The first indoor ride at the Pirate Park, and man, is it awesome. Good people of YouTube, welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today, we're taking a look at the changes that I made to this big, massive, large coaster, but also I want to make an indoor roller coaster. I think that would be really cool, and I want to try to make that. Now, I took your guys' suggestions, and I do want you to know, I try to just get videos out really fast, and so I know how roller coasters are supposed to look, and that the coasters that I've been making are not realistic. I am well aware of this, guys. But what I did was I went ahead and edited this coaster. It's very tall still, it's very fast, but I added in way more loops, and you guys can kind of see what I did here. There's a lot going on right here now, but it's so fast, it's really difficult to look at first-person view for that, but I thought we would check it out anyway. Okay, it's taken off, but then I added in banks and stuff, and I'm going to go back and edit those ones that I made in the first episodes, and change those too, and make those more interesting, and then obviously add in like the banking and things like that. This coaster is by no means realistic whatsoever. It's got this massive chain going up, which would be unrealistic in the first place because, like, let's say you get stuck. How the heck are you going to get anyone down from there? It's gonna be a problem. You got the helicopter up there to get it down if something breaks. And then also, I didn't edit the first turn. It's really easy to do. I realized that you can actually click and move things after you've put them down, and it's actually really easy to edit coasters. I could change it, but I didn't change it yet. I'm going to, but just so you know, I am aware that my coasters aren't that realistic, and there's really no need for them to be right now. I'm just trying to make cool stuff. And so once, people's sickness and illness and things like that get into play, I'll take the food away from the coaster, the entrances of the coasters. I'll move all that stuff, and I'll actually make my park legitimate, and so people don't die, okay? I will do what I can. But look at how, I want you to see, like right there, obviously I changed that. But obviously, I haven't done it yet. But I want you to see how fast this is, and that you can't even tell what the crap is going on because it's so fast. And I think the way to counter this would be to make the coaster even longer, which I might do. But you can see, you can't even tell what's happening because it's so fast. But you saw there's a bank there I made for you, and I also put in like brakes and stuff, which I'm not even sure if the brakes are working. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's start building our indoor coaster. Now I've already set up the path over here to make the coaster in this area, and I'll put like a food court and some other stuff over here, maybe a smaller ride and smaller ride back there. But what I thought we would do, and this should be pretty easy, but I think the best way to do it is to have a very compact coaster, and so that we can have everything inside. And so what we need to do first is get our chain out, and then let's just make a pretty large chain going up. That way we get enough speed. Let's go ahead and flatten this out, and then let's take the chain off, turn this thing right away, and then have it come down like so, and straighten this back out, and I'll have it come down more because I need to get a lot of speed on this to keep it compact. So then like that, let's do a loop, and then let's do maybe like a sideways roll. What's that roll thing? Where's that cool roll? It's like a corkscrew almost. Oh, it's going down. Okay, so I might have to make I'll have to make my own here. So I want to have it come back through this loop. So let's go ahead and kind of set it up to do that. Turn this in more. Yeah, because we gotta have enough. We gotta have a lot of speed to get it to come through here. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring that down. Straighten it out. I like how the indicators move too when you are placing a new piece. It's really cool. And let's go ahead and turn this tighter to go back around. And let's have it go up. back down. And then I'll probably wind up editing the actual indoor part off screen, so you guys don't have to see that, because it could become very boring watching me place pieces and stuff. So I'm gonna spare you from that and do it off screen, so you guys don't have to watch that. I want to do another loop. I can't actually build; it's too low. I want to do another loop. So what I think I'll do is have it come into a turn here. And then I want to keep it all kind of on this side, so the building's front here, and then I can fill in the back, so you can't really see it from the pathway. Okay, so I wonder if a loop will work. I like this coaster a lot, though. It's really compact. It's probably got the most thought out of any coaster I've made so far. That's a lot more speed. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's got the most thought out of any coaster I've done so far, I think. It's still pretty slow right there at the end, but that's a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to open this thing up and let people come to it so people know that it's here. And while people are riding in and stuff, I'm going to make I'm going to make an enclosure, and I will kind of resume once I've made it. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, the indoor ride is done. I'm so excited to show you this. It took me about probably a good hour and a half to make this, but let me just show you what we did. Oh yeah! Welcome to the Planet Coaster Castle. We also have a little mini castle down here, which is our food court area and our restrooms. We've got a nice little band out front, along with some nice cool things. Let's see from this guy's perspective. Walking up here. Let's see what he's doing. What's it look like? Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. It's amazing. Stop waving, dude. This is freaking cool. It's really cool seeing from their perspective what this area looks like. And just some people who are sick, we're just gonna take this guy. We're just gonna go in and see what's going on in here. So we've got a nice little ship thing there. We've got some barrels and camp and some lights. There's not really anything else inside. There's a couple things in terms of like scenery and some lights. We've got the skull in the back there. We've got some of these little archways that you go through. And so when we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a ride on this thing and see what it's like. See what it's like from their perspective. What's the thing? What's it look like? We just gotta wait for people to load in here. This is a very attractive area of the park, and an area that people seem to enjoy. A lot of people coming up here now. It seems really cool, and so we're gonna take off on this thing and see what it looks like from their perspective. So let's go ahead and let's switch to our front bumper area, and there's a hole in the roof that is like the only way I could do this roof, and I'll kind of show you from the top what it looks like. This is a really cool little coaster. I really enjoy this. This is a really nice area. So that one turn's not entirely too banked. Go through the archway. That's really cool. Up through a loop. Oh, and it hangs a little bit. That's awesome. And then back through another little archway. This is probably the coolest location in the park right now. It is so freaking awesome. And honestly, just for the purpose of like the view of this thing, I kind of want to get rid of or at least edit this part right here, because now that I have this here, I really want to change it so it's like by itself. And so I might somehow move this, which I think we can do pretty easily. I'm going to scrap this coaster anyway. And so honestly, I might just do that right now, because I want to reinvent myself and change this. We're just gonna delete the whole thing. I want to leave. Look at how epic this looks. You know, like why would I want to distort the look of this castle? You know what? Honestly, I'm going to redo this entire area back here because I had a lot of wasted space over here. Okay, so that's the crazy stupid exit that we had. Also, now that we've got the angle snap on, I'm going to make this come out here. Having the angle snap on helps with the being able to control how the pathway is. So I'm going to start working on this, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so now that we got that built, let's go ahead and get to making a new area back here. Now, what I really want to do is, let me see if I can I delete that little section? Yes. What I want to do is bring we should probably keep it close to this. Maybe we'll just do like something like that just for the looks. And then I want to keep this as close to this wall as I can, because I'm going to put some more rides and stuff back in here. And so ideally what I want to do is have like a nice kind of loop that goes around, and then we'll put the coaster we put the entrance like right here, and then we'll take, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this coaster, and it's going to go up, and then I'm going to have it go around this thing. Yeah. Okay, so what I think I'll do is we'll make this kind of come down here like this. And I'll make it loop around. I like working with this smaller, yeah, that's really cool. That's good. That's good right there. Yeah, I like working with the smaller angle snap and the length and stuff. It just works better. It results in better looking pathways, even though this is kind of a joke right here. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. So let's go to coasters. And what do we have? We had a blue one last time, so let's go ahead and do that again. And then let's turn this. And then let's start with our chain going up, because for right now we have to do this, you know, until we get the boosters put in. But I mean, most coasters have this anyway, so it's probably best to just do this. We could also increase the length. Let's just do that. That'll help. Okay, so this is going to have to be pretty big in order to get speed to go. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's drop that down like that. Nice. Take the chain off. Actually, let's take that back one. Like that. And then we'll take the chain off of that. And then we'll drop that down. Now, well, okay, so let me take this back, actually. And put a chain on there. There we go. So now we can take this back out, and we'll put that in there. We go. Oh, actually, do we get a tighter turn? Oh, that's actually pretty cool to know, because that's probably how I'm going to get the tightest drop. And I think we can like manipulate it too after the fact, and so we can always do that. Okay, so we don't want it to go onto that grassy area right there. So we're going to turn it and bank it a little bit so you guys don't hate me. I don't want you guys to hate me, okay? Cuz you know, so many people have said that I should bank my turns more. And so I want to try to do that for you guys. Although I don't know if that's going to really work out too well right there. All right, so then we'll take this back up. What's that going to look like right there? That'll be fine. We'll take this back up. And I got to somehow get that to loop around. And I think it's probably going to be best just to do like my own kind of custom loop. Oh, oh, it was almost perfect actually. Let me back this up and let's go. Oh, you know what? We have to do that. We can probably do this. Okay, we can't loop this, right? Oh, do I need to actually add in a loop? How can I do this? Wait, you have to be able to you have to be able to do that, right? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. What if we back it up one? How's that look? It comes back into the mountain. Dang it, I would love to do that one. That's really cool. That almost works. So when we'd be able to terraform, we could actually make this probably work for us. Because it's not completely perfect. And I can't edit it. Man, that's really that's a bummer. There's got to be a way to do it. Oh, that might work. Hey, you know what? That does what we want it to do right there. Oh my gosh, your head is like straight against the ground there. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. And then we'll take it back down. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Yeah, we should easily have enough speed to get up that thing. And then maybe we'll take it down and loop around this one too. That'd be kind of cool. Trains going by. I just like the fact that it passed over the other one, but this will be more unique because, you know, that other, it wasn't too unique, and I really want to go with some, I really want to make unique rides. Whew, man, that is nuts. Okay, so what are we looking like here? Alright, so let's take that back down because we're going to have to, that is really cool. Yeah, because we're going to have to end it eventually, obviously. And it could just be a shorter ride. It doesn't have to be too extreme. The only thing is, got to get this thing to finish out. That's actually really cool. And then we need to bring this over more. Bring it down. Oh, it's too low. It's got like an insane... The other way! Whoops, I didn't mean to click it so fast. There we go. Alright, so what if we shorten this down? Bring it down. And then take it back to the station. Gonna be a rough ride, that's for sure. At the end here, at least. Alright. There we go. Okay, so that's definitely different than the last one, and I hope it works. I think it will. I think it's got I think it'll have enough speed. Okay, so let's go ahead and place our exits down. Our entrance, I should say. And our exit. Add our queue. Take this down here. Whoops. No. And our ticket booth. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was actually going to work or not. There we go. And I had it. There we go. Sweet. That worked out really well. Okay, so we've got that done. It is incomplete because we need to add a train to it. Equalizer is white, right? Gasm is the red one. Close that down, please. Oh, there we go. Rage. Okay. So, let's click start and just make sure it gets up over that first loop, because if it does, then we'll be okay. And then we can open it to the public, because we don't want to, you know, obviously open it up unless it worked well and we still preserve the majority of our castle. That castle, that is so cool. I wish there was a bigger sign though. You know, it's very boxy, but I mean, it is what it is. There was a ride at Cedar Point. What was that called? It was all indoors, and it was really, really cool. It was dark, and it was just a big box like that. It makes the most sense to just have it a big box. Why make it something crazy? That actually almost doesn't make it. Oh my gosh. It's actually really cool that it stalls out like that. That almost doesn't make it. And it's actually that's a really good roller coaster, because it's not too fast and it's not too crazy. It's kind of crazy right there at the end, but whatever. Okay, we can open it up. Let's go ahead and open that up. So now all we got to do is decorate this thing a little bit to add some scenery. Let's do something like that right there. And every time I do that, I like to put this, I kind of like to put the camp in there. It just looks the coolest. Even though it doesn't, it kind of merges through, but you know what, I think it looks the best. And then let's also put like some other stuff here, just for looks. Once people start coming over here. Where's the munitions thing? There it is. Munitions is just the right size to put in there. And then we'll put a little something at the exit here. Yeah, sweet. Having multiple pathways really helps out there. We don't want that. Let's see, what else can we put here? Yeah, I can't wait until there's more decorations and stuff, because apparently I think the next theme is like a fairy tale or something like that. What is it? I can't remember exactly what it is. It was posted on the forums, I think. I can't remember exactly what it is. Don't take my word for that, because I'm most likely wrong. And just decorating, you know, a little bit, just to kind of give it a cool look. Oh, we could do like, will that go over both archways? Both pathways, I mean? Can actually move it too. And then once people get on it, we can do like the first person view and see what the coaster looks like. That's kind of cool. I like you hear the noise it makes. Let's see, what else can we do? I think it's probably good for now for that, but let's put some nature in. Do the palm trees. Gotta have the palm trees, you know. I wish I can't wait for more like trees and stuff too, because currently there's like not a lot of trees, and there's not a lot of variation, and there really needs to be. Okay, that there. And the rest of this area is going to feature smaller rides and stuff, which I'm pretty excited about. Kind of do something like that. Nice. Add a little bit more color to the area. Let's go ahead. I'm so picky, guys. I gotta move this. Okay. That looks really good. And I think we're good in terms of the nature stuff, but I'll just put a little bit of bushes like throughout here. And maybe we'll do some of this. Yeah, when there's more nature, it's going to be nice. Let's actually get rid of some of these. Too much. Too much in one spot. The seaweed's really cool, too. You can hang that. Or the... that was not the seaweed. There we go. Looks good. So we did a lot of stuff in this episode. I'm really proud of that thing. That is freaking amazing. And we revamped this coaster and made it even better. Here we go. Let's take it for a ride. Here we go. I like that it stalls out. And I like that the other one kind of almost stalls out too. It seems more realistic when it like kind of catches and then hangs and then goes over. I just hope that like weight doesn't matter, because if the weight matters, then that could be an issue. If it actually matters, like the people that are on it. So this episode is probably going to be a little bit longer. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. We can even build up on top of that platform. Here we go. Oh, yes, your freaking head. So close to the ground and down. That's awesome. This is a really nice coaster. That loop is nuts. Oh, I'm pretty sure our heads hit that pole right there. I'm pretty sure it does. Well, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. I'm insanely proud of this thing. This is so freaking cool. I'm really, really proud of that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more content from Planet Coaster, as well as many, many, many other games. And I look forward to continuing bringing you guys content and just coming up with new ideas. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.